Hey, welcome to MojoPlays. This is our new debate segment where we take a hot button issue and try to debate it from both sides of the spectrum to give a balanced perspective. But just straight up debate, no gimmicks, right? Correct. No gimmicks whatsoever. Right. Okay. Today's topic is, are games too expensive? DLC, microtransactions, loot boxes, all that stuff. My position is, yeah, I think that over-monetization is ruining the industry. Loot box systems are predatory gambling, and the argument that games are just so expensive to make now that you have to add these systems is disingenuous at best and straight up BS at worst. Yeah. Well, my position is that games give you a huge amount of content for comparatively little money compared to other things, other forms of media, and that painting microtransactions and loot boxes as predatory paints consumers as victims when they're willingly participating in it. No one's putting a gun to their head, no one's forcing them to buy loot boxes, it's their choice. Freedom. All right, hold on a second, back up. What do you mean very little money? Games are getting more expensive with each console generation, and now we're getting nickel and dimed for DLC and all this crap that should be in the game anyway. Okay, let me ask you something. When's the last time you went to a rock concert? What? Yeah, like a big music concert at the big sports megaplex. You want to go see Taylor Swift in concert. That's gonna be $50 minimum, anywhere up to $150. And you get 2.5 hours of fun out of that. How about going to see a movie? Movies are in 3D and IMAX now, so those are like, you know, $20 for your ticket, and then you want popcorn and a drink and maybe some candy. Boom, that's an extra $25. You have a date, double. That's easily the price of a game, if not 2. And you get like 3 hours of content, and then it's done. And you get nothing. You take home nothing after that. I thought we were talking about games. We are. My point is that games offer you a huge amount of content for very little when you compare it to something like a movie. Basically anything. If you want to compare it to any other form of media, you are getting hours upon hours of content, and you get to play it as many times as you want. So when you're telling me that it's too expensive, I don't think that actually holds a lot of water. Yeah, but at least with a movie, you get like the whole movie. They don't chop it up for unexplained reasons. I guess you haven't seen Justice League then. Yeah, nice one. I get your point, but at the end of the day, it seems like we're paying more and getting less, and it's only getting worse. We know that the whole point of microtransactions is to keep you spending after you've bought it. And I want to buy something and then have it. I want to pay once and then have the thing. But like, you can do that. I mean, like I said before, no one's putting a gun to your head. Most people don't pay a cent in these games with microtransactions. And like, if you're so concerned about it, you can do some research. It's not like people don't rant about this stuff all the time on YouTube. Yeah, but my point is, they put this shit everywhere. Like, most people like to dabble in at least a few AAA experiences. And that's part of the problem, you know? They deliberately attach these practices and microtransactions and these monetization systems to games they know you're gonna buy anyway. Like Star Wars Battlefront 2. They knew that Star Wars would carry that, so it should like, I mean, we're getting pushback, but that's another thing. I think loot boxes are gambling, straight up. Gambling you can do for free by playing a game. Right. Don't be a dick, you know what I mean. It's actually, they're designed like gambling. They're designed like slot machines with the lights and the sounds. It's made to get into your lizard brain and make you want to do it more. Oh, so what you're saying is they've put systems in the game and then they encourage you to use those systems. Total shocker. No, I'm saying they've put predatory systems in games that are designed to prey upon the people that are most vulnerable towards this stuff. Yeah, but like every single thing you can spend money on, everything that you can buy can be abused. Oreos. Oreos are delicious, but if you buy too many Oreos, you'll A, go bankrupt, and B, probably die. Those things will kill you. Alcohol. We can all agree that trying to ban alcohol was a terrible idea. But that stuff is literally poison. But we all enjoy it in moderation. It shouldn't be outlawed. Do you really want the government stepping in and starting to regulate video games? Because sure, maybe this time they take out the loot boxes. But next time, maybe it's violent content. Maybe it's anime boobies or something like that. Like, where does it end? You don't want them weighing in on this crap. Okay, that's a fantastic slippery slope fallacy. What I want, and I think you understand this, is I want gambling out of my games, and maybe the microtransactions too. I don't want that in my games. Okay, here's a great analogy. What if all of your favorite restaurants and bars converted to casinos? Obviously, we don't do restaurants anymore. Casinos. Sure, they serve food, but gambling there too. How about that? When was the last time you've been to a bar? You ever heard of VLTs, video lottery terminals? That has already happened. Yeah, but those like electronic slot machines are scummy and evil, and I hate that. That's not good in a bar. That sucks. Okay. But what about cosmetic stuff? You okay with that, Snowflake? Just cosmetics, no gameplay affected. From a gameplay perspective, maybe, but it's still designed to prey upon people who are susceptible to gambling addictions. So no, I don't think it's okay. I just don't see how that's the company's problem. Like I said, any system can be abused by people who are just vulnerable to those sort of things with, addictive personalities. This is just like anything else that people are selling. Okay. I do believe it's still the company's problem because they've designed their game around these systems. So when you've made your game in order to funnel people into them, then yeah, it's your problem. It is a thing that you are doing actively. So yeah, I think they should be held accountable. Okay, well, vote with your wallet. You don't like it? It's up to you to do the research, and it's up to the consumer to make an informed decision. That's how capitalism works. That's how our society works. I don't think games are any different. Okay, well, I, as you say, think that people should be voting with their wallet, yes, and I really do think it is up to consumers to hold companies accountable and punish them when they go too far. I just unfortunately think that that might not be enough anymore. I think we're too far gone. So wait, do we agree? Absolutely not. Thanks for joining us, though. Bye.
Thanks for watching MojoPlays. Be sure to subscribe and click on the link in the description below to check out our suggestion page and vote on what content you'd like to see us cover next.